I'm glad you said that because I've always been like a very curious person. I always love to learn the next thing. I learn things. I'm like a kind of like a big kid at heart where I've got to learn about what I'm doing. I get kind of obsessed about it.
Yeah.
And for something like you do with YP Collective and Soon to Be Career Lab, do you feel like curiosity is a big trait that someone needs in order to kind of succeed in life?
Curiosity is fundamental, and it's actually one of the core parts of how we design our curriculum. Curiosity, competence, and confidence.
Mm,
You can't have the three. You can't have one without the other two properly.
yeah.
um, you need the competence to be able to do it. You need the confidence to know you can. You need the curiosity to find out what it is you even want to do in the first place. Right?
Yeah, true.
So it's those three things. I think it's absolutely fundamental. Curiosity can come in all sorts of forms as well. Like, it doesn't need to be this certain way of and I think we like to formalize things a lot. We like to put things into neat little boxes. The way someone is curious in one thing is different to another person. I also think there's something interesting in um, you know this childlike mentality. Curiosity is, you see it in children, without boundaries,
Mm,
and without shame. And I think with curiosity comes this ability to see mistakes, errors, or anything in that, failure, whatever you want to call it. You see it differently,
mm,
and it just becomes a part of a game, a part of a play of, I'm going to try this. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I'll do it again. I want to
mm.
climb up this rock. Oh, great. Oh, I just fell over. Oh, it hurt a bit, but actually, if I do it this way, it's just,
Yeah,
it's the whole Henry Ford's, I've just found X number of ways that you can't do it as opposed to the way you can.
yeah.
And I think again, we've formalized that into a nice, neat quote, but really what that looks like is get down in the dirt and make some damn mental mistakes. And who cares? It's not about shame. I do think there's a lot to do with shame in our culture. We like to call out people, and again, it's not binary. It's not like there's no time for that either. There
Mm,
are times where that's needed, but it's not our default. It's not our default to shame someone into not, in not knowing. It's so much more of a kindness to accept when we see a child go wrong, we tell them where to go right.
mm.
We should continue doing that. Just because we're older doesn't mean that that's not the way we should continue learning.